This is part 1 of What If Naruto is Broken. If you are not able to take blood, gore, killing, suicidal thoughts, please exit out this video. I have other videos on this channel that you can watch. This is not meant for you. This is going to be one of the most darkest what ifs that I can do on this channel. If y'all like it, I'll keep it up. If y'all do not, let me know in the comments. So, that's all I gotta say, my demons. Let's get into the video. As we see a blonde boy running from a crowd of villagers, there are at least 20 of them chasing the 6-year-old boy as he goes down the street, the wrong street and ends up in a dead end. As the villagers see the boy is trapped, they corner him, and they say it's about time to get rid of the demon, as the other says yeah, and then one of them say, it's time to make the village safer. As they beat the boy, calling him names, demon, monster, a mistake. As they continue to beat the boy was pulled into his mindscape. As we see a giant fox behind the cage, then we also see a dark figure behind the boy. The boy jumped back, saying, please don't hurt me, I didn't do anything wrong. As the dark figure behind him came out, it looked like Minato, the fourth Hokage. But Naruto did not know that this person had red eyes with slits in them. As he said, I won't hurt you, I'm here to help you. As when he said this, he knocked Naruto out temporarily. As the huge fox said, Naruto, no! As the fox started growling, as he said, leave Naruto alone. He did nothing wrong. I was supposed to protect him. That's all his parents asked him to do. As the dark Minato said, yeah, you did a good job letting the villagers beat him. You're doing great at the promise you made. As Minato said, don't worry, I'll take up your part of your job. I'll make sure that he's safe. As the fox said, how? As you can hear the anger in his voice. As he said, I'm going to put him through things that he never knew existed. As the fox said, no, he's still too young for that. If you do that, he'll probably try to kill himself. He is not ready for the shinobi life yet. He's only 6. As the person said, it look like I care. As Naruto had woken up, as he can see the dark figure mouth moving and the fox mouth moving, but he cannot hear anything. As it seems, the dark figure has control over the mindscape. As the figure put a wall between Naruto and the Kyuubi, as the dark person, the Minato said, Naruto, do you want to be stronger? As the foolish, beaten Naruto said yes. As Minato said, I need full permission from you to help you get stronger. If you do not give me full permission, I cannot do nothing. As Naruto said, yes, I give you full permission to help me get stronger. As soon as Naruto says this, you see the dark Minato disappear. His consciousness went into Naruto's, giving him the memories of Minato. He had everything Minato ever seen. Minato every jutsu. Minato taijutsu. He has everything that ever happened to Minato. He knows his weaknesses, his strengths. He knows his special ability to find Raiden. He knows who Minato's father and mother is. that we get into later. As he also sees his mother, a redhead, as she starts tearing up. And then he sees how his father was the fourth Hokage, how powerful he was, how much respected he was, how the villagers respected him. And then he realized whose son he was. He knew who his father was. He had the memory of his father dying, the memory of his father sewing the tail beast, the QB, the demon fox, the Kisame inside of him. The people that call him demon thinks he's the Nine Tails or the QB. But no, it's not true. He's the holder, as he thinks of how his parents act, how Minato acts, them to see Naruto as a hero of the village, how they just shot the fourth Hokage's word in the trash, like it was nothing, like he meant nothing to the village, like how he didn't save the village multiple times, how he did not just risk his life to save the village and not like he his son. He got every memory of Minato's break, his fear, his pain, his heartache. He had every single memory. And then it was all erased. Everything besides his jutsu, taijutsu, everything else was erased. One thing that never happened. With memories, fake memories of pain, fake memories of heartache, fake memories of fear. It all hit Naruto at once. Naruto in his own mindscape was going insane. He did not know what to do. All he could think of is kill, kill, kill. He was not okay. He needed help. He felt like he was about to go insane. As when he came back to the mindscape, Kurama saw him. His once blue eyes were now red, and he looked angry. He seen only thing the dark Minato kept was the memory of how he was the fourth son and how the villagers treated him. As he was angry, as when he got out of his mindscape, he had the zero toe cloak on him with his red slitted eyes. His claws grew longer as you can hear the QB influenced voice as he said, "Y'all shot my father's last wishes to the trash. Y'all savior, y'all just didn't care anymore. Y'all treated me like I was nothing, like I didn't exist. Did y'all know I was the fourth son?" The villagers were shocked. The fourth son? There's no way that's true. As they said, "You're nothing but a demon." As he said, "I am not a demon. I just hold one that I might embrace. I might embrace that word demon and show you what a demon is." As they felt the sweat on their forehead dripping down. As when his nails grew to the max length it was going and his zero to a cloak, he started to run at them. As they ran, they all ran together. They didn't split up. They just ran. As we go back into the mindscape, as we see the QB trying to take his chakra back, but it couldn't. Naruto's anger is too strong. His emotions, they're through the roof. Why could I not take my power back? As Dark Minato started laughing. He said, "You are so slow. How did you not figure it out yet?" As the QB asked, "What did you do?" As he said, "Oh, all I did was what I said I could do. I showed him what it's like I show him memories that he wish he had, memories that he wish he never had seen. I give him fake memories of pain, neglect, fear, anger, heartache, dying. He's seen himself die multiple times. I made sure I will break this child. This child will be the strongest one to ever live. As he said, how did you even get into his mindscape? It should be a seal. If you dig it in, you should be locked up. As he started laughing. Okay, let me take you back to that one fateful night. As we go back to where the cube attack happened. As we see Nato and Christina planted with a claw through their chest, and they're both with no blood. He still half the QB inside Naruto. He still the good half inside Naruto this time, just as I know. As he asked the QB, I want to separate you. I'm gonna put the yin half inside of Naruto. You can raise him. You can watch over him when he gets older. As he said, would you think the budget was to respect your word? And Naruto said, I don't think so. After all the destruction that the masked man made you do, it would be foolish of them not to respect my word. They said, okay, I will follow your wish. As he sealed the yin's half inside of Kurama. The yin's half of Kurama inside Naruto. As he seals the yin side half, he seals the yin side of him. As he said, Kushina, I'm gonna put a little bit of my spirit inside of Naruto so he can watch over him. If he ever loses his control, the yin side can't stop him. If he tries to take the chakra, I will be able to stop him. As Kushina said, okay, Minato, I trust you. As he puts a little bit of his spirit inside of Naruto. As the QB inside Minato seeing this, he like, there's not a way to get out. He seen a little gate as he went through. As the QB chakra and Minato chakra is fighting, but the strength of the QB chakra is just outstanding. It beat Minato without a worry. Minato did not stand a chance. And that's when the other half of the QB is fused with a little bit of Minato's spirit. That's why I did not fade away yet. I should not be here right now. What should I call you? The other half of me, the weak half. He said, I'm not weak. If I was outside of this cage, I will whoop you. I will show you weak. I'll tell you from limb to limb. You might be half of me, but you're in a human body. You do not have the strength of a tailed beast anymore. He said, you're right. You are right. I did lose a lot of me. I'm only like 25%. I was only able to get 25% out of Minato. Minato was a strong person. His will fire is unmatched. He would have had a good life. But that didn't happen. I put it into it. As again, I started growling. He said, I did not want to do that night. I had no choice. If I would have had control, I would have went outside the village and sat down to be ready to get sealed back into Kushina. Kushina never treated me wrong. She never called me a demon. She never called me a monster. She was the first Jinchuriki to ever try to make friends with me. If anything, I would have fought by her side if she would have kept becoming a shinobi. But she wanted to settle down. She wanted to be calm life. So I let her. I didn't ask her to become a shinobi. She didn't want to be. If she never needed chakra, I gave it to her. That night, during her birth, I didn't try to get out. I sat there, waiting for her to have birth. Why do you think Naruto have 3 exclamation marks? I gave him enough chakra so this baby wouldn't die. Kushina couldn't have children. She couldn't. Every baby she ever had would have died. So, I made it to where he had a little of my chakra. Yes, he's an Uzumaki. He has a large chakra reserve. About the time he's 16, he'll have more than every Uzumaki that ever existed. He has more chakra than us when he turned around 16. I only gave it to him because I knew Kushina could have kids, and I wanted to be happy. As he said, as Minato said, the Dark One said, "Oh, so you guys are soft. You guys are over one Jinchuriki. We are supposed to be the most fairy tale beast in the world. But my other half wanna all dilly-dally. We are not supposed to be nice. We are supposed to be killing machines." As the Yen said, "No, we're not. We're not weapons. Yes, we're not people either. Yes, we're tilt beasts. We're not even real creatures. We're made of chakra. But we still have feelings. So many years. What do you think Father wants? Do you think Father wants to fight?" As the Dark One said, "Father left us. He died on us. He didn't want to be around us. He left us here in an accursed world where no one wants us to be alive in the first place. He left us to a world where we are used as monsters, as beasts, as weapons. Our brethren and sisterin get used to fight wars. Jinchuriki after Jinchuriki, we do not get a break, no matter what. Father left us here. He made sure that he said, 'Oh, don't worry, kids. I will never leave y'all.' What he did us, he left us. He left us in that pit. He made us where we can be used. And we can't even die. He put us in an endless loop of pain and suffering. If the people ever find a way to kill us, guess what? We get right back alive. We gotta go right back to that again and again. Jinchuriki, the Jinchuriki. Father was not right in the head. He needed more help than all of us." The Yin after Kurama said, "No. Father died of old health. He was old. He was not human, but Asatsuki still have a life limit. You gotta get that right. He was even a full Asatsuki. He was half human, half Asatsuki. So he had to have a lifespan. Humans don't live forever. This is why Jinchuriki are here to protect. We are used for weapons, but we are also used to keep balance. So, if you think that I'm gonna sit back and let you take over Naruto, you got another thing coming," as he growls. But now we go back into the real world as we see Naruto with its claws extended, ready to kill. As the villagers they're saying, "Demon! The demon is chasing us! Help! Help!" And as the villagers see this, they run in their house. They run in the stores. They run everywhere. They're abandoning them. As they see the red cloak, they see the claws, they see the blood-piercing red eyes. As we see something that the fox inside didn't want to see. As the split eyes were still split, but one thing was getting inside of them. One thing that the fox hates with all his heart. Then Dark Minato thought twice about his plan when he seen this. He seen the one Tomoe Sharingan with a slit where the people supposed to be. As he said, how? As when he go back to Minato memories, he see how he's the grandson of Madara. As his name put shivers down both their backs. And they say, how is this boy the grandson of Madara Uchiha? She's not okay. Let's make a rip on all my plans. No! As Naruto going through all the pain and suffering that the Dark Naruto put him through, seeing himself die multiple times, seeing all the pain, the fear, the horrible thing that happened to him, he unlocked the one-to-one Sharingan. And when he caught up to the villagers, he was in a rage-induced state. He did not care for life. He did not care for anyone, as he killed them all. He stabs them, cut their heads off, even stepped on their body after they're dead. As there was one left, Naruto was walking up to him, growling, as the villager was scared. He was so certain that he was dead. Naruto would just pass out. He'll fall over. As the villagers had a time to escape. He thought about attacking the beast right there on his down, but he knew if he woke up, he'll be dead. So he ran. He ran to the Hokage office. The secretary said, "No, you can't come through." The Ambu said, "If you move, I'll kill you." And he said, it's about the demon brat." And he said, "The demon brat? You mean the..." "Yes, the demon brat." When the Hokage kind of know. As the Ambu said, "Okay, but you have to come with me. I won't trust you yet." He said, "Fine, fine." As when they enter the room, the Virgin says, "Hokage-sama." As we see in the room, we see Danzo and Hiruzen. As he said, "What's about it?" As the villager that went over here is well known. He is there for the weapon shop. As he tells them the demon took over, he was killing. He did not care for life anymore. He killed everyone. He said, as they said, "What? Naruto killed somebody?" As the the blacksmith said, "Killed somebody? No, he killed somebody's. He killed over 19 people. I was just looking to get away because he passed out." As when he heard this, Naruto said, "Get out. I have to talk to you." He said, Naruto told the men to get out. He told all as Naruto said, "Tell all your Amos to leave. It's time to have a serious talk." Hiruzen. As Hiruzen said, "Yes, Danzo, I knew it was coming." As Hiruzen says, "Ambu, leave." As Hiruzen said, "Okay, if we kill him, we gotta make it swift. We cannot have him." As Danzo said, "No, we can't kill him. We can't kill him, Hiruzen. Remember, he's still the fourth son. We owe our life to this fourth." As the Danzo is lying to his teeth. Danzo did not care for Minato's son. He cared less, but he wants to train him. He wants to train the so-called demon, the so-called beast. He wants to know the power, the strength of this individual. As he said, "It's time to let me train him. If he ever loses control like this again, it can result in serious consequences." As who would have thought? Is his dad were killing him? As he thinking about this, he says, "Okay, Danzo, I'm gonna let him train your Ambu. But one thing I ask is, don't make him lose emotion. You cannot have him being like an emotional zombie, trying to only kill when it's targeted. No, you need to know he needs to know the code. He needs to know to always protect no matter what. You gotta be the savior of the village, not a mindless zombie." As Daniel said, "Understood, Hiruzen." As before he walked away, Danzo said, "Hiruzen, one more thing." And he said, "Yes, Danzo." As Danzo picked up his bandage and hit and made eye contact with Hiruzen. He said, "Tsukunomi," as he put low third under a genjutsu. As he said, "I'm sorry, my old friend, but I know I'll never become Hokage, so it was the only way I could. You can stay in power, you can have the title. All I know is that I am the leader of the shadows." As we go to, as we're not leaving, he moved his scene, and a great hair, a silver hair boy man came out. As he said, "Go retrieve Naruto." And he said, "Okay." As when the silver man get there, he sees Naruto. Naruto's awake. He thought he was passed out. He's awake, looking at his hands, crying. He look around, see the bodies start crying more, as he's repeating a couple words in his head. Demon, mistake, monster, beast, mistake, demon, burden, monster. As when the silver boy heard this, he knew this boy was going through a breakdown. He was breaking down. He was not ready for this. He was only 6. He got his first kill when he was 6 years old. This is not okay. As he go over there to grab the boy jumped back, saying, "Back up, back up! I don't want to hurt you too. I don't want to hurt nobody no more. I don't want to kill no one." As the boy is crying, he did not want to hurt no one. As when he looked at the silver haired boy man, he like, wait. He looked closely. He seen the Tomoe but it's different. The Sharingan and the Tomoe looked the same, but the pupil was not circle. It was split. Like, it was different. As he said, it was probably from the fox. As when he took his mask off, you can see a resemblance to Kakashi, but it's not Kakashi. It's his twin brother, Zero Hatake. Side note, Kakashi's mother and Zero's mother was Uchiha, so I made that example. So yeah, I made sure I told y'all that. So as Zero comfortable home, as he said, "Don't worry, I'm here for you. I am Zero Hatake." He said, "I'm a friend." As when Naruto heard Zero Hatake, he got memories of Zero, Kakashi, Obito, Ren, Kushina, and Minato. As he repeated these words out loud this time, he said, "Zero Hatake, Kakashi Hatake." He said, "Brother, Obito Uchiha." And when he heard this, he was shocked. Ren, don't know her last name. When he heard that, he was shocked. Kushina, Uzumaki. He was giving goosebumps now. Zero was afraid. How did he know all this? As the last name he heard shook him to his core. Minato Namikaze, the 4th Hokage. As when he said this, Naruto passes out. As we go, as Zero grabbed Naruto, he breathed him to Danzo. As Danzo said, "Good job, Zero. I knew you won't let me down." As he says, "Danzo, can I please train him? Let me take care of him. This is what my sensei would have wanted." As he said, "Zero, it doesn't seem like I care what your sensei wanted." He said, please, Danzo, let me do this one thing." As he said, "Fine. If I don't let you do it, you're gonna bug me anyways. And I do not feel like fighting one of the most strongest people in the village right now." He said, "But it's not that easy." As 25 Amo come out, he said, "Prove yourself. Prove that you're strong enough to protect this boy with your life. As soon as he says this, out of nowhere you see another silverhead man come out. He said, "Now this is not a fair fight." As he takes his mask off, you see a 3 tumor shining down both eyes. He said, "Now it's fair." And Evan said, "Well, good luck." As he leaves, he said, "And if you win, just take the boy. And if you do win, every 4 weeks, I'll have a team of Ambu out there to kill. If you let him die, you're dead. But if he wins, I can keep him." As 25 minutes later, you see 25 Ambu on the ground dead. As they walk away from the Ambu grounds. As when they were walking out, Zero asked Kakashi, "Will you help me train Naruto? He is in a broken state. He needs people to care for him. Yes, I can train him. I can train him to the bone. But he needs connections. He needs that family connection. He needs people there for him." Before Kakashi could say something, Zero button again. He's saying, "This is what Minato would have wanted. I was never on his team. I was on my own team, but I was close to them because you were there. I always used to check on you because I knew how you were after your father's death. You were cold. But if it wasn't for me, you would still be cold. You'll still be heartless how you were. But you weren't. After I helped you." Minato would have wanted this. He would have wanted one of his students to actually take care of him. Yes, Minato always talked about me as a student. Yes, he trained me. But I was never on your team, was I? As Kakashi said no. He said, "But Minato always took care of me no matter what. If I ever needed help, he gave me a kunai. If I ever needed help, all I had to do was shoot it down. He appeared no matter what. He was always there for me. He was always there for us. We can't leave his son out here. Yes, I'm going to come in if you don't want to help me or not. Yes, I'm getting a bigger house. But, Kakashi, I want to know if you would come with me and help me raise this kid. We're brothers. This is supposed to be our little brother now. We're supposed to help him. We're supposed to save him." As Kakashi said, "Yes, Zero." As we see Kakashi with a tear coming down his face, he looked up. He said, "I'm sorry, Minato. If I knew it was going like this sooner, I would have been to come in. I'm sorry, Minato. I failed you once again." As he felt them touch his back, as he started crying more, he said, "Minato, don't worry, I won't fail you. Your son is in good hands. I'll make sure that he's safe." As they started walking away. As that is part 1 of What If Naruto is Broken. If y'all want this series to continue, let's get 5 likes on this video. And yeah, I'll see y'all demons next time. Also, this is my 200th subscriber video. So yeah, thank you for 200 subs. So yeah, I'll talk to y'all later, demons. Good day.